right, hello and welcome to the launch of Red House Coffee Roasters' new website. I'm Jeff Jared with Love Media Group, and today we are super excited. I am here without my homeboy Adam. We are social distancing. He's at the North location today, up in the greater North Lake area somewhere, doing some behind the scenes stuff to get ready to launch this thing. So we're really excited because this is, well, for a lot of reasons, in no particular order here, because this is one of our oldest, clients that we've had since, 2 different shops ago. And so we are excited to do a major update. So I went back into the vintage folder here. I've got the original Red House coffee. Let me get you a good look at that. If I can do that here without getting too far out of focus. This is the original Red House Coffee Roasters logo. So if you notice, it's a coffee cup, right? And then it's also a house, okay? So it's both. It's both, okay? It's clever. Let me just check and make sure it still tastes good. Oh yeah, that's solid. That is good. All right, I should put this in frame somewhere. I don't know where. But okay, so that's Red House. So when I first started, doing any kind of creative work whatsoever, I started with a couple of clients, and one of them was Red House Coffee. And so some friends of mine, Matt and Danielle Lindy, which coming up, little teaser to what's coming ahead in just a minute, if I can point the right way here. Whoop, there it is. Coming up, Matt and Danielle Lindy, the Coffee Roast Masters, are going to come on and answer a few questions about what it takes to start a company and some of their experience that they've had so far. So stay with us because they're coming up in just a bit. But until then, I wanted to mention just again our brief history. Worked with these guys forever and helped them, kind of come up with Red House Coffee name, did their original logos, and then through the years have updated that. Packaging. If you look over my head here, if I can get this right, it is right here. This screencast is mirrored, so I can't figure out exactly where I'm pointing, but these are Red House coffee bags right here. So those are all, my evil trick is, hey, you guys need to send me all the product so I can photograph it, which happened, and you're about to see the fruits of those labors. But also the added benefit is after I photograph it, well, then I drink it. So it's a win-win for me. So I've enjoyed that. Matter of fact, I'm enjoying that right now. So, all right. So we had talked previously about what it takes to launch a website, and so we're not going to go too far into all of the steps of that. I will say this one's a little different. If you joined us last time we did a virgin site. It was a new URL, had never had a site launched on it before, and this time we're replacing a site. So while we were building what we're about to show you, the existing site or a version of it had to stay up so they could still continue to take orders, and now we're replacing that. So if you go, I'm just going to hold on one second here. Let me pull this over where I can share it with you. Okay, I'm getting my screen set up. You can't see that right now, but I'm getting my screen set up. And I am going to click on show you my screen, and look at this. Look at this. Coming this Thursday, that's today, at 12:30. That's right now. We're going to be launching this website. So right now, if you go to the website redhousecoffee.com, you just punch that in as we're talking. This is what you're going to see: a nice landing page that just says, "Hey, we're about to launch this thing. Hang tight. Here we go." So if you're joining us, hello, it's Jessica, Adam. A few people are jumping in. Yeah, awesome. This is what you see right now. So what we're going to do is we're going to show you basically the new site and what goes into that. So just briefly, right before we show this to you, we're about to do this any moment now, I want to just set up really quickly. The cool thing about Red House is that they have, well, hold on one second, I'll show you. All right, so if I show you this right here, this is one of their bags of coffee. So they have origins from all over the globe. So they have coffees from, this one's from El Salvador. We've got, Costa Rica. We've got Kenya. We've got coffees from everywhere. And so what is really unique about these guys is because they do have this global experience of flavors you can try from everywhere. What we wanted to do is we wanted to give the user, when they come to the site, we want to give them some experience of like exploring the globe, and we want to take them on. We want to take you as the viewer, as the user of the website. We want to take you on this journey through all of these roast regions, right? So, having said that, that's what you're about to see. So my boy Adam is in the background. He's in the chat here as well. He's about to launch this site, and Adam, if you're ready, then fire away and let's make this bad boy live to the world. I'm excited. All right, just throw a comment up on Facebook Live when it's live and I'll know. But while he is hitting some buttons in the background, I'll let you know that while, so what we do on this is we build out everything. Our workflow is we show the client, what we have, and, we get on the same page there. And then once we get this thing to like the right place where that we want it to be, we test everything, right? So with this site, this was a very kind of more detailed build because this site has a ton of functionality. So Adam says it's live. Let's go. Hold on one sec. I'm going to go reshare my screen. Okay, here we are again. We are at redhousecoffeeroasters.com. Drum roll, please. I'm going to hit Command R for refresh and check this out. All right. Yes. Bum, 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 bum. Glitter cannon and fireworks. Here we are with the new look. So as you can see here, again, we're taking you on this journey to all of these places. So here's Kenya, here's Costa Rica, here's the Misty Valley, Yirgacheffe area. And so you can visit the valley, and with each of these call to actions, you can go learn more and buy these roasts and so forth. So you've got a real simple navigation when you come in. You can shop for coffees, or we're really excited about this, for the first time ever with Red House Coffee, you can subscribe to the coffees, which is really cool. We'll take a look at that in a moment. But as we kind of move down this page, we have some of their more the favorites, line up right here, and they kind of scroll through. And look what happens here as you mouse over, you get a peek into these areas. So with each of these roasts, as you mouse over and interact, you get a peek in. You can add that to your cart. You can hit quick view and watch what this does. It comes up. I can scroll through different images here and take a view, get a short description, change my quantities, say I want 2 of these, 3 of these, whatever, add it to the cart, learn more information. So that is all there. And then look at this, I come down here, and here's a statement about the company. Who are we, what are we about? This tells you a little bit about that with a little video that plays that shows, some of their roasting process and that good stuff. So if I click here, it even brings it up and gives you a close-up look. It's just a look at their process. So that's that. And then we come down. We have more imagery about the product, links to follow them on Instagram, and then we are presented with choices on like where to go, get in touch, learn about their company, do the coffee subscription thing. So we're in coffee mode. Let's shop coffee. All right. So we come in here, and boom, we're presented with this really handsome lineup of roast from Rwanda to the Red House blend to Kenya. And I have 2 choices here. I can go to my featured roast, or I can view all roast. I say, okay, let's go featured roast. Okay, so that scrolls us down to this section here where we have 2 featured roasts, one of which is the Kenya roast, which is a great roast, and the other one is this Colombian roast. And here again, we have just a brief description. We have the cost, and an option to add to the cart. So look at this, I hit add to cart, and look at this up in the cart. I've now got, obviously, there's the product there. So, and obviously I have this little badge that says I have 1 product. So what happens if I hit this one? That 1 turns into a 2, and now I've got 2 products in the cart, and so forth. So there's the featured roast, and then shop all roast. And again, as you scroll through, you get a peek into each of these places, right? So if I go, the Ethiopian Misty Valley, let's go look at that one. So let me show you the product page. we love the way this turned out. So this product page looks like this. And here we have one customer review, 5 stars, of course. And here's the price of it. And again, the brief description of what makes this coffee exceptional or what you want to know about it. But what's happening here is on this side here where we have our description, our cost, our option to add it to the cart stays stationary, and then the rest of everything scrolls through. So I get these images that show me the region. Now watch this. I'm really excited about this. So now you come down, and again, we wanted this to be very educational because this kind of coffee drinker, and we'll get a little bit more into this in a moment when we bring Matt and Danielle in, but this kind of coffee drinker wants to know about, more about this origin, right? And so here this origin is in Ethiopia, so we're telling you where on this global map that comes from, and again, more imagery just showing you kind of what it is. And then here's just some really nerdy, super coffee nerd stats right here about altitude and harvest period and processes and all that kind of stuff, and a little bit about that region as well. And then what we also wanted to do, because again, for coffee nerds like myself, I put myself definitely in that category, is we use a variety, a myriad options for brewing these coffees, right? So we have 6 of the most popular brew methods that we've identified which roast works best with which brewing methods. Some have 2, some have 3, some have 4 methods that it really works well with. And so in this case, a press, like a French press, a Brazilian press, a Chemex pour over style, and then you shoot your regular drip coffee maker. Those are all great coffee brewing methods for this actual origin here. And then again, as we come to the bottom, I've got related products, right? So I can go, oh, you know what, let's learn about this Kenya. And then you can kind of go through, you could shop for all of these coffees. And then when I'm ready to check out, or view my card or whatever. I've also got this hamburger menu that allows me to get to my account section, go to the contact page, learn about Red House. So let's click on the Red House story, which is really cool. We'll hear way more about that here in just a moment from the head honchos. So again, if you're just joining us, right here, Matt and Danielle Lindy are going to be joining us in just a moment. There they are. That's not on the website. I just put that up on the screen. But they'll be here in just a bit. And again, without going through every single piece of this, you've got their story. Look at this guy right here, the Roastmaster General, looking all good, looking like a boss right here. And again, some more images of the coffee. In a moment, I really want to talk to these guys about this part right here and how they are giving back. I'll save that for that part of the talk, but it's on the website. And so you've got all of that stuff there. Of course, you've got an option to get in touch with them for people that want to just contact them and get a hold of them. These guys they're in Burleson, Texas. They're real people. They're super awesome. This isn't some giant mega corporation that you can't talk to a real person. These guys are awesome and amazing, and they really love this coffee stuff. They love what they do, and so they love connecting with the user. And so we just made it super easy. You can email us, you can call us, you can Facebook us, Instagram us, follow us on all these channels, and that's just a simple contact page right there. So final thing I want to show you guys before we bring in Matt and Danielle and talk to them about this process, something I was really very excited about is coffee subscription. All right, so check this out. Hold on one sec. All right, here we go. Look at this. All right, so I was super excited about this. I'm going to move myself. Move myself over here. All right, so look at this coffee subscription. This is super cool. We've also got, okay, I'm going to actually move myself up here. We've also got, look at this right here. The coffee, you can subscribe and get this coffee at a certain frequency. So say, hey, addicted to Red House coffee like I am, well, let's keep it coming, and they'll send you a roast, all throughout, every month, right? So now we come to the question of how big of a coffee addict are you? Are you 1 bag a month, 2, 3, or 4? So for me, I'm pretty hardcore. I'll leave myself a little room for the highest level of hardcore coffee drinker, and I'll go with 3 bags, okay? So when I click this 3 bags, here's my price per month to be subscribed at that level and to get 3 bags coming. And look at this. So it's like, okay, the next question is, do you go whole bean or ground? You know, I'm a whole bean guy. I like to grind the beans myself. So there's whole bean. And then with each of these bags, I can just come through and say, you know what? I know for sure that this Misty Valley is my very favorite. The other one I've tried, true story, that I really like is this new Colombian. It's just really good. And then for the third one, you know what? I like them all. I know I definitely like those 2 roasts specifically. But on that third bag, surprise me. Just send me a staff selection, and you know, send me whatever's new and cool and great in the world of Red House, and that will come to me. So I'll have it surprise me, and then I fill out some simple information here, and then I won't actually sign up now, but that'll take me through to where I can put my credit card in and be subscribed and all that kind of stuff. So now, you know, each month I'm getting the Red House coffee, which is really cool. Oh, one other thing I wanted to mention was we built this in. So if you get here and you're like, oh shoot, these all look good, but I forgot what flavor profiles go to which coffees. Look at this. Not sure? View flavor profiles. And look at this, just instantly drops down. Here's all the coffees. And then it says click to enlarge. So I can click that, comes up full screen, and I can sit here and go, oh yeah, okay. That's right. You know, figure out which one I want. Okay, this Costa Rican looks good. Close that out, come down here, click on Costa Rica, and subscribe. So, super psyched about that. That's very cool. Matter of fact, if I go here to this hamburger menu and I go to my account, like I have a subscription, right, in the system. So this is what that looks like, just to show you. If I click on subscriptions on the my account section, look at this. I subscribed 19 hours ago. So this is from yesterday. And, you know, I can change my address and so forth. And look at this. Here it is. I'm subscribed to these 3 coffees. And then, of course, I can have a button to click to update and select 3 different ones, or select, you know, change one of them or whatever. I can change coffees anytime I want, and each month have a different experience. And then, of course, well, you're not supposed to see this, but of course, if you build the website, then you just put in there that you get free subscription. So, so that is that's the special price, but you won't see that when you log in. So, so and there's my home address. So everybody knows that is now. All right, so that is the subscription. That is Shop All Coffees. That is the new Red House coffee. I love it. I'm super excited about it. I just love the way this brand has just evolved into this, what you're seeing now. So anyways, that is the launch of the site. Don't leave the live stream just yet, but if you're on your phone, you can go to your laptop, whatever, grab another device and go to Red House. I think we're going to have a special that we're going to run here in a little bit. But before I get to that, well, I've been teasing this the whole time. Let me come back over here. I've been teasing this the whole time, and the wait is just about over. We're going to meet Matt and Danielle Lindy from Red House Coffee Roasters. We're going to bring them in. So we're testing this first time ever. They're going to Skype in so they can join us. So let me see if I can get them online. Hold with me just one little second here, and let me see if I can get them in here. Okay, Matt and Danielle, I can see you, but can I hear you? That's the question.
That is the question.
Oh, I am not getting the audio. Let's see here. Okay, everybody, hang with us just a second here. Hey, Matt and Danielle, I'm going to let you guys, I'm going to reconnect. Hold on one second. All right, Matt, if you can hear me, hang up your phone, hang up your Skype. I'm going to call you one more time here. All right, we got you on the screen. Everybody can hear you but me. Still can't hear you, but that's okay. That's okay. Don't worry about it. Don't be defeated. So what we've got here, so first of all, tell the folks that you can hear me. Tell the folks, what do you guys think about the new website and the new branding?
Oh my gosh.
We love it.
Y'all, you got done yourself. It is truly, truly awesome.
You knocked it out of the park. We love the whole experience. Quit drinking coffee and listen to me. Everybody else is laughing. No, you did. It's unbelievable. We love it.
I feel like I go on trips every time I go to the website to look. It's like I'm exploring these countries, which I guess that's the only way we can explore countries right now because, well, we're all. And
awesome.
So it's safe. Yeah.
All right. Well, okay. So I'm going to ask you guys some questions here. All right. So here we go. We've got 8 questions with the founders. Okay, you guys ready for this? All right, question number one. I'll ask the question and then I'll be quiet. Question number one is a real easy layup right down the middle. Number one, what is Red House Coffee?
Red House Coffee. Red House Coffee, we are a locally owned micro roast in Burleson, Texas, serving our community, and really we go around the states with micro roasted coffee. So pretty simple.
All right, question number two. Yeah, give me a thumbs up when you're done there, so I'll know. All right, question number two is, how long have you been in business?
Oh gosh, well, we started in 2012, so it's been, I can't believe it's been 8 years, I guess. So yeah, we've been local, roasting coffee for 8 years, ever since our kids were little, and now they're all grown up.
All right, question number three is, how did you get started in the coffee business? What made you go into coffee?
Okay, so we had found, first of all, I got tired of drinking really roasty, carbony coffee. Got kind of tired of the coffee industry, the big giants, and I had uncovered this subculture of roasters, and they did roasting at home, and I was really intrigued with it. And so so I started buying green coffee and smoking my kids out of the house by pan roasting green coffee in the kitchen. And so it would steam up and smoke up the house, but we began to find just incredible things in coffee that we'd never experienced before. And so that in alignment with some other things, we wanted to get into the community, and we wanted to get our kids out and teach them business, and that's how we actually got started. So, and
it looked fun, so you gotta throw fun in the equation.
But it tasted better.
Yeah.
All right.
Oh yeah.
All right. Question number whatever we're on now. I think this is number 4. Is where? Okay, this is the tough one. Where do you see Red House Coffee in the next year, and then to make it really challenging, in the next 5 years, in the next 10 years?
Yeah, that is a good question.
So I think that we're going to continue down the path of, over the next year, I'd say we're going to continue to roast for, we roast for businesses and churches and retail customers, and we do it all locally and kind of deliver and mail and those kind of things. And I think we're going to continue to do that. But we love the culture of coffee. We love community. We love to be in the community with people. And so I think our long range goal, even though a lot of people have tried to talk us out of it, is we want to start a shop because we want to get into the community. We love what it does, bringing people together. So short term is continuing what we're doing, and long term is getting into a shop.
Oh yeah, there you go.
Do you have?
Right, okay, very good. So number 5, and this is something that's really important to us. Is we are, of course, as people know if they follow us a little bit, we're called Love Media Group because we have a heart to give back and to help nonprofits. And I know you guys do the same. I alluded to that briefly when we looked at the website. But tell us, what is your what we call love story, or what's the purpose that you guys want to give back to and it show love back to the community?
Right. So I guess a passion of ours and an organization we really love is Samaritan's Purse. It's an organization that I think Billy Graham's son started it, but they go out. Samaritan's Purse are like the first people to get out there to respond to the natural disasters, reaching the gospel to people first and foremost, and that's by service. So they go out, they extend a hand to Nashville. Was it Nashville that had tornadoes? They were there. Italy with the coronavirus, they were there, and now they're in New York, lending a hand there, and in Central Park set up kind of like a little clinic type thing to help with the disaster that's going on there. So we are really passionate about Samaritan's Purse. They're a great company, organization, I
Yeah.
don't know.
Yeah, I mean, we love them. They're first on scene for everything. It's a flood, it's a hurricane, it's the health disaster that's going on right now with Corona. They're always first on the scene. And you know, there's nothing too big or too small. While they're doing medical support, building hospitals, providing medical care, they also do something as small as provide Christmas gifts to children all over the world by the millions. And so, but it's all purpose driven, and we truly love the organization. And so we commit 10% of our profits to the organization, and so that's our love story.
Yep.
Yeah, I love that about Samaritan's Purse too, because our church did the shoebox thing this year, and so my kids were so excited, you know, to fill up the shoebox. And of course, we took them to Target to put stuff in there, and there was a list. You know, they were like, "Hey, our kids need, you know, these certain things." And of course, my kids wanted to buy everything on the list, and they were trying to fit it in and jam it in. So I don't know, a couple of the boxes were pretty intense, but our church just went nuts. Just it was like a brick wall in the back of the worship in the auditorium of just like, it was awesome. So it was great. All right. So I love that. Thank you guys so much for having a heart to do that. Number 6, who are Red House Coffee customers? So we've talked a little bit about, you know, these are the customers that want to go on this journey. They want to know, they're a little bit nerdier. They want to know information about it. So visually, that's what we gave them. But from you guys, tell us, you know, to this point, who have you dealt with that is your customer? And then going forward, who do you want that to be?
So Red House customers are the best customers. They're the best.
Loyal and just, yeah, they're just awesome.
Yeah. So some people have dubbed them as housers. That was a name that some folks had named our customers early on in our business. But truly, the customers, Red House customers, are, you know, I always liken it to people who eat steaks, right? Some people eat steaks and they like them well done, and some people like steaks and they like them rare, and it's all about taste. And I think for the most part, in the big coffee industry, you tend to taste the roast, and you tend to taste the carbony side of coffee, and that's fine. If you know, there are a great deal of people that like that flavor profile. But what our customers like is they like to experience the different nuances found in the bean, which, I mean, they're looking for lighter roasted, medium roasted. They're looking for the florals, and they're looking for the fruits and the citrus, and they're looking for the burnt sugars and molasses and marshmallow, yeah, just craziness in the coffee. And so our customers like that. I think that those are our customers. Those are the people that we really cater to.
Very cool. And Adam in the chat said hashtag Housers. So I think hopefully that'll stick. I like it. All right, very good. Okay, we're coming down the stretch here. 2 more questions in our 8 questions for the founders. Number 7 is, why select RHC over all the other coffee companies I can go with? Why would I go with you guys?
Well, because we're the best. Man. Are you kidding me? We're the best.
It's special roasted just for you.
Yeah, I mean listen, I'm not. I hate to say this. This makes me a terrible businessman, right? I'm a terrible businessman in that I say there are great roasters all over, and I say support all local roasters. But again, Red House, we do pride ourselves. We custom roast every batch. We're roasting specifically for our customers. You know, and there is never a time when you're going to get a bag of coffee that's more than a week old, and that's just because of the way we roast. And I think, again, a portion of those proceeds are going to an incredible organization, and we do support other organizations, but Samaritan's Purse is our largest, and so we think that those organizations are the best, and so that's why we think you should support Red House.
All right. And Jessica Guy said in the comments that her whole coffee experience changed when she went to that lighter roast. So not everything has to be like a Starbucks level of like super burnt, which I like Starbucks. I go there all the time, but there's something very different about that local roaster, small batch, single origin. It's a totally different experience, for coffee nerds especially, to have that experience is really cool. All right. So number 8, final question, and this is a tough one, is what's the biggest challenge that you've had in running a business all these years?
Her challenge.
Which one? No. Our biggest.
Us? Probably.
That's probably true. Our biggest challenge is us. I mean, we're as I just expressed previously, we're not very good business people, and we love coffee. We're passionate about coffee.
Yeah.
We're passionate about community and passionate about being with people and developing relationships. But one thing we're terrible at is the business side of it, and the social part of it, the design and the creativity part of it. But that's why we partnered with Love Media. That's why, so originally, so Jeff didn't say this, but originally Jeff did. He helped us with our brand. He helped us design our first website. He helped us to just get off the ground.
Yep.
But one of our biggest challenges is the social media portion of it. And so we're taking another step with Love Media, which is an incredible organization, an incredible group. They've got a great vision to support these organizations with a mission. And not only that, they do incredible work. And so that's why I'm partnering with Love Media, is because part of my challenge, or part of our challenge, is that side of the business. Right. And so, and there's other challenges, but that's probably our biggest challenge. So.
All right. Well, I really appreciate you guys saying that. I think we definitely share is that we both really care about what we do. And it's like, that's our name. Like, so for you guys, Red House Coffee, that's your name. And for us, Love Media Group, that's our name. So if we're going to put something out, if you guys send a bag of coffee through the mail, that like, that's you, that when they open that thing up, and it's got to be right on, it's got to be the best possible experience. And so for us, it's the exact same. Like, we want every website, every logo, every video that we do, we want it just to be top of the pop, so that it's our name. It's like, it's what we do, right? It's not what we do, it's who we are, really, is a better way of saying it,
Right.
So anyways, I think we just share that same passion. And I think one of the challenging things is the business part of it. So for us, obviously I'm in this with my brother. I do all the creative stuff. He does all the business stuff, because I'm like you guys, like, I'm terrible at business. I just, like, it's not happening. If it was just up to me, I'd be delivering pizza somewhere. But my brother keeps us on track. He does all the stuff that I don't know how to do. And I also wanted to say that I'm really excited to be partnering with you guys to do the social media stuff and to keep the branding up, because I think that's one thing that I know a lot of companies have that challenge is, you outsource or you work with a branding company like us or someone else that sets a really high standard for the brand. But then if you don't have in-house people to maintain it and kind of keep things going, it's hard to do. So I guess we're kind of announcing that, publicly here as well, is that Love Media Group is going to basically be the official agency of record, is the fancy way of saying that. But we're going to be the kind of guys behind the Red House brand, visually helping that marketing effort and branding effort to kind of continue past just the site launch. So get on Instagram. This is a shameless plug here. Get on the Instagram, get on the Facebook. Those are the two platforms that we've decided to really kind of lean into, and you'll start to see that content flowing out and keeping you guys up to date on all the Red House stuff that's happening.
Awesome.
So Jeff, one thing, I don't know if you can hear me, but hopefully Jeff or Adam can text you, but you had kind of set a plug out there for all of our customers. And so for what we were going to be doing was the 25% off for the housers,
right.
For all of the housers that order for the next 5 days. So Jeff, would you mind plugging that code up on our Facebook site and making sure that they have that? Hopefully you can hear me, or Adam.
Ooh. Okay, very cool. All right. Yes. So give us about 8 minutes after this call's ended. We'll get that coupon code into the system. No problem. The system built supports all kinds of great stuff like that. And I knew we were going to run a special. So, okay. So we'll get that special plugged in. Viewers of the live stream will be the first to be able to get yourself a discount. So go in there and grab some coffee. Use the discount code to do that, and that'll be really good. Okay, guys. I thank you guys so much for just joining us and kind of working through the audio thing here. By the way, I am hearing you now from I've got the live stream pulled up on my phone, so I am hearing you, but it's about 20 seconds late. So I'm just kind of trying to catch up a little bit late. So I'm doing a lot of mental math in my head right now to communicate this. And I don't know how it's coming across.
That doesn't work.
We're faking it till we're making it. So, all right. Well, thank you guys so much for joining us. This is a great time with everyone staying home to just jump on and grab some coffee, and might as well, right? Enjoy something different.
Absolutely.
Thank you, Jeff.
Thanks,
Thank you.
Jeff.
Thanks for everybody who's joined us today.
Yeah,
That's awesome. We really
Thanks for all
appreciate
your
it.
support.
All right. Thank you, guys. We'll talk soon. Wind that down. All right. That was awesome to have those guys join us. And those guys are just awesome. Again, like I was just describing with them, is we're very kindred spirits in that, my heart and their heart is in multiple ways. One, in the product that we produce, we just want to make it awesome and amazing and just really have that pride of ownership. Even though the work I do is for the client, and their customers and users are the ones who see that. I know that I did it, and we just want everything that we do to be awesome and magical and amazing, and connect with people, obviously. So that is how we're very kindred spirits. But also in that we both have a heart to give back and try to do good things for the community. The great thing about living in America that's amazing, and obviously we're going through this crazy time, but even in the midst of that, you can still give back and do great things for other people, and still be successful. So obviously, everyone's kind of holding their breath, waiting to see when this thing's going to end and what the fallout's all going to be, economically and so forth. And a lot of brands right now are struggling with, how much do we market and how much do we do in this time, versus, just sit back and let's just kind of keep everything close to the vest and wait till this is over. So, from a branding perspective and marketing perspective, just a real quick little touch on this little topic here. I could go on forever about this, but depending on your product is the answer for that. So for these guys in Red House, and we talked about this right now, everybody's staying at home. Everybody's in the rut. It's the monotony of kind of the same thing every day. For us, even the weekends are the same. There's no like for us, like going to church on Sunday and seeing, that group of that friend circle. It's kind of a reset, mentally to, have a marker for when each week kind of turns over. But it's just, we don't have that. And so people are just looking for something that's something to mix it up, right? And so this is a great thing if you can experience something like, if you're a coffee lover like I am and you get something fresh and new in, then each day it's like, oh, hey, this is exciting. I've got this new thing that is really cool. So Adam in the comment is saying coupon code Housers is ready to rock. Is it ready to rock, Adam? Let me know if it's ready to rock. If it's ready to rock, coupon code, is it hashtag Housers? Do they need the actual hashtag, or is it just the word Housers? I don't know. Either way, Adam will put that in the comments, and then additionally, we'll put that on the website at the very top when you see that. So let me show you. Let me show you where we're gonna put that. Let me go back to share my screen here. All right, and share screen. Here we go. So if you look at my crazy face up here. Can I point at it? Oh, point this way. Ready? Right? Ding! Right there, where it says "Welcome to the new Red House Coffee Roasters." Right here. We'll put the coupon code up there for everybody to see. So give us, say, a few minutes to dial in the back end and make a few little updates. But We need the thing. Anyways, Adam in the comment says it is ready to rock. You do need the hashtag Housers. And then for future social posts, as we get this Red House family kind of, all kind of on the same page here, let's start using that hashtag. I love Housers, and so let's just get that going. If you're still with us, appreciate you spending some time and just hearing about launching this new brand. Support them. They're awesome, and it's a great product, of course. You'll love it. So for me, I think I'm going to sign off right here. Enjoy some more Red House. You guys stay safe. Stay far away from keep your 6 feet and all that good stuff. And we'll see you guys in the next one.